how do you figure out the right saddle fore aft for you? Don't start with fore aft at all. You have to make sure you've got a good saddle height, because especially if your saddle height is too high, almost nothing is gonna feel right. You're often just gonna feel like you're falling forward. We'd usually recommend starting with a level saddle, maybe up or down a couple degrees, but if you're gonna start experimenting with your tilt, just start with a level saddle. Otherwise, that can also really skew things. And then finally, when it does come to fore aft, the first question to ask yourself is, do you feel like you have too much weight on your hands? If you feel like you're kind of falling forward, you've got too much weight on your hands, just start moving your saddle back. You can move it back 5 millimeters at a time. And eventually you should feel a point where you really start to alleviate that weight off the hands. And it's usually quite noticeable. Just try 5 mil at a time and you should feel that moment. If you feel like you have not enough weight on your hands, and often this kind of feels like too much weight back on the saddle, or you're kind of like struggling to reach the handlebars, whereas you really want to feel balance, that may be an indication that you need to move your saddle forward. Try moving your saddle forward kind of 5 millimeters at a time and watching for that point where you feel your weight start to tip forward and then kind of come back just a little bit from there. So finding that threshold where you go from too much weight back to too much weight forward and then edge back from that line.